Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. It has been a teeny bit. Oh my gosh, I just realized, hang on, wait a second. Forgot to share this with the Discord. Ba-doo-ba-doo. But yeah, welcome back to some more Minecraft, everybody. Whoop-de-doo. We are live. There we go. Okay. Now I have informed the Discord I am live. I am an idiot. I apologize. I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes, okay? Okay. Anyways, yeah, so last episode was real fun. We got ourselves the wings that we've been after so dedicatedly for effectively the past 100 episodes. I'll be honest, I was not overly dedicated. I just basically decided in the 5 episodes prior that I wanted the wings, and then we went and grabbed the wings. So, you know, that's kind of how it goes. But we don't got them we haven't gotten them enchanted yet, and I kind of need to get them enchanted and get them prepped. And you're gonna start noticing that I'm actually gonna start using the bookshelves in here for sorting some stuff, seeing as like most of these chiseled bookshelves have been empty. Yeah, no, I'd like to actually start setting up all the missing enchantments that I need for basically all my armor and stuff for the rest of the world, and then just, you know, start combining them, merging them together as we need to, and making things work. But, in particular, the Elytra need to go first, and if I remember correctly, yeah, they don't get, I don't believe, yeah, you can't directly enchant them outright. You have to enchant them through books, which is a little annoying, especially because I don't know where my my emeralds be exactly. Where are me emeralds? Because we got a few people. Wow, I only have 1 emerald. Okay, that's a nice start. But yeah, no. We're gonna be basically working on this for a little bit. But the other thing that I really wanted to talk about is kind of the, you know, main goal of the world now that we've, you know, beaten the game effectively. Of course, in all honesty, the main goal of our world is completing the collection. Now, what that means is a lot of the streams are going to get very, and I mean very technical, overall. In all honesty, the rest of the world is going to probably be me running around in circles around in this base, building things onto it, and then redstoning some stuff to it, and then, you know, being happy only to go find something else that I need that I'm missing, because, yeah, everything we do from here on out is farms to make things work, and build everything up together to make more building and collect all the items that are collectible. I will say, in all honesty, yeah, it's gonna be a fun little experience for me. However, I do know that, you know, like, there is some part of this where I'm like, yeah, the rest of the game's gonna be very technical, and some people are like, okay, bye, and that makes me a little bit sad. But, you know, at least in some good news, I'm gonna be having fun. And I hope you all will have fun too, especially because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff left to handle within the world, especially if I want to actually do the whole collecting everything in the game thing. Yeah, let's see here. But, I will say one of the things that I personally need to take some time and work on is I need to make myself a little spreadsheet to categorize all of the items and stuff. Because I was going to say, oh, we were going to start setting up the copper golem sorters today, And then I kind of realized that I don't know what needs to be sorted by the copper golems. So I don't, and in like how to do it. So I didn't want to shut down the collection just yet for the sole purpose of setting something up that I don't even know exactly how it's going to end up as. And ergo, I was like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea for an episode. So, yeah, no, I'm like, we're going to spend some time, give me the good wings. But then beyond that, I mean, it's going to be a lot of me starting to collect a few things, handle a few little technical bits. I need to actually set up a few people's room designs, seeing as there's a few people in the villager tower in need of getting given what their room designs could be, and what the floor space is for it, basically. And I'd like to give them that so that those people can tell me what it is exactly that they would like within their rooms, and we can have all the fun that that brings. Alrighty, stick. Doink. Hang on. Shift Q? No, it's Control Q. Why can't I just throw those sticks on the floor? God, it's a mess in here. I need more space. I need more space to make more wood. That'll be fine for right now. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, cool. But yeah, no. While we're down here working on the wings today, I figured we'd get all that handled. Mayhaps if I have enough time today, we're going to actually get a few more villagers named, seeing as I need to do some more villager naming. And maybe if I have enough time today as well, we will also move towards mayhaps building the next layer on this, because I really like this place. I would like to expand it up again, but yeah, no. Alrighty, where is Dead Moth? Excuse me, where Dead Moth? Oh, you're actually using your table for once. I'm so happy. I'm glad that literally the only thing that's been a problem is Deadmoth has just been an idiot sometimes and hasn't been able to pathfind properly. Cause yeah, like Deadmoth will legitimately move around the place if she actually does stuff. So yippee. What the frick are you doing? What are you doing? Can you let me trade, please? Oh, you didn't want to sleep for some odd reason in your bed that you have. That may or may not be an issue. Yeah, but if I get rid of the carpet, it becomes not cool. What are you doing? Okay, do I actually legitimately need to shift some carpet, because it may be slightly problematic if I don't? Do you actually need to sleep to up your trades? Okay. No, see, you can pathfind to your bed perfectly fine. You're just weird. You're just weird. We love that the person who loves to bother me most in life has found a way to bother me most when not even present. Hi, Wolf Doge. Yeah, I need a lot more stuff to buy your stuff. Okay. Alrighty. We do actually probably want to buy a bookshelf. just so that I can break it. Yep. Because we need some more, oh god. You're not allowed to escape. Go back to work. Go to your workstation. Go work at your workstation. Why are you not working? Did you just... Dear Lord, you finally work now. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Do you mind going and working again? Because I'm an idiot. Yes, I do need to name a few more villagers for the Discord members, and today may be the day to do it. I don't... Do we have the name tag changes yet? Like, have we... Name tag... Minecraft... Yeah, name tag recipe Minecraft. Whoop-de-doo. Because I do know that they've been made craftable, actually. It is... Ah, not been released yet. Okay, it's an iron or gold nugget and a piece of paper. That's what it is. Okay. So we'll be getting them soon, which means in all honesty yeah, that's exactly the point why I said that. That's exactly why I said that. Deadmoth knows perfectly well the amount of pain that she knows perfectly well the amount of pain that she causes me, just in existence and throughout life. It is a part of everything. If only. I mean, look, there's another person who also does very similar, that is currently trapped as the permanent farmer, the permanent farmer within the what's it called? Within the food farm, which that would be really. Does spacebar only work whenever you pull it directly from your inventory, with the shopping thing? That man was sitting in the sink. That man was in the sink. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Hello. Hello, Deadmoth. Do you mind? You do not mind. Thank you. I need all of the emeralds that you have. Yay, I can now buy the mending book, and I can actually live. Yippee. Mending book. Yoink. That is one down. I need an unbreaking book. However, mending is enough, basically. Don't I have somebody who has mending? No, you're the cartographer. Dino, don't you have unbreaking? No, you have an efficiency 5, which actually is something I also wanted to get going, because I would like to upgrade these in the future, relatively soon, and just get that purchased here. So mayhaps that is something else I work towards today, because I think I have an unbreaking. Do I have an unbreaking in here? No, but there's a person who lives here. Okay, cool. Doesn't matter that they live there. Check. That one's done. That one's done. Okay. Yeah, I guess let's just work on getting some names done or some spaces figured out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 high space here. Staircase 1, 2, 3, 4 by 4 by 4, and 1, 2, 3 by 5. Yeah, okay, and this is the balcony area. Okay. I will not be writing these numbers down because I will probably listen to my ramblings and then doodle them out a little bit so that I could, you know, pass them off to some people. Dino. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 by 5 with a wonderful staircase here. A 3 by 2 as the loft, and then a 5 by 2 as the balcony. Okay. Yoink. And then this is unnamed random villager that needs to get named. I will figure out a name to give you soon. And unnamed random villager that also needs to get named, which will get named soon. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, what do, I mean, I guess today has now become a work towards everything else that needs to be worked towards. Which is, yeah, get a few more emeralds, prep up some efficiency books where possible. Yoink. There we go. And then hopefully, I mean, yeah, now's the time we get to go enchant the wings, and then I guess we get to go sit at the gold farm, which is currently broken because it doesn't have enough storage space for itself, which is something else that I do need to work on, which we could work on. I do have some wood for it, so, you know, that actually might be what we do. Let's, I guess, yeah, let's go expand the gold farm a little bit. I do need to inevitably work towards it becoming both a gold and a both a gold farm and a piglin bartering farm, because the piglin bartering stuff is something that gives us practically like the other half of the blocks that we're missing within the game. So yeah. As soon as I get that done, we're doing great, you know. Whoop-de-doo. Just make a crap ton of those. One of which is going right here. Just for the sole purpose of here take stick, here take book, here take that. I take this, this, this. And then let's go grab some iron. Into the hole. Iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need a little bit more of acacia so that I can actually make a stack of hoppers out of this. 1, 2. There we go. Stack of hoppers in the inventory, plus whatever else I would like attached to it. Whoop-de-doo. Dee-whoop-de-woo. Alrighty. I need... First off, I need... Hip. Boom, boom. Bruh. Yeah, you... Really? That's weird. I think the spacebar craft is a little broken. But, you know, that's fine. Oh. I totally miscalculated. Yeah, that's way more than what a stack of hoppers needs. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, stack of hoppers, stack of chests, there we go. And I've got a bunch of extra wood just in case I want some more. Alright, let's go to the gold farm. I don't know if I've actually shown you guys the gold farm directly. I mean, I know that I've shown it indirectly, at least by, you know, being around it. This is the other thing that I like about having my, Elytra, is it makes travel so much faster. Even just walking around without, like, fireworks, my travel is that much quicker. Like, a trip that normally would have taken me 15, 20-ish, or, like, what feels like it would have been 10, 15-ish. No, that was, like, 10, or that was, like, 5 at max in my brain. I don't know what the timing is meant to be, but there's timing. God. I love this game. I love this game and its stupidity. I love this game and making me sound like I'm stupid. Alrighty, let's get up here. I know that I believe these two have been waxed as well, so I don't need to actually worry about them. I do know that as part of this, I do need to come in and inevitably reset all of these. Yeah, let's doot. The thing is I did just realize, like, we do have a guaranteed water bucket attached to us at all time now, or at all times. Yoink. Yoink, and, I mean, how do I get this one back in there? Yoink. There's how. There we go. But yeah, don't I need to, yeah, because this has overflowed the entire thing because of how many unstackables there are in it. Yeah, which, I mean, the best way to clear that out is just gonna be shove the hopper in as it needs to be shoved in. How do I get it in there? And this is a question that will bother me for an extended period of time. Because, yeah, how do I shove that in there? How do I shove that in there? Oh, that's great. Yoink this, yoink I have literal... I have blocks out the wazoo. I don't need any of these slabs anymore right now. I mean, I need the slabs inevitably as part of, you know, making sure that this place is spawn-proof. But I don't need it right now, and I should realize that. Okay, boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. That should actually slowly return sanity into this. Alrighty, cool. It does mean that I am going to... Yeah. I am going to have to soon... start setting up some of these decompilers, because, yeah, that is something that I wanted to do. Eventually was something that smelts all of the iron we've gathered into nugget. And then this needs to just be removed outright. There we go. All of that is spawn proof. Now we go here. And I get to go like this. Perfect. Yoink. 1, 2, doot. Adding, I believe, 16 chests to each of these, almost. Which is a lot more storage space. Doink, doink. And doink. And doink, doink. There we go. Okay, so now... Doink, doink, doink. Doink, doink, doink. Doink. Now, hopefully, I shouldn't run into the same issue that I did when I was building this thing originally, because, yeah, no, this thing ran out of storage space way too quickly, just because of how much weaponry gets filed into it. And while it is cool that we have access to all that weaponry, most of it is unnecessary. Yeah, let's add some more. Doink. Get rid of all of that. Bring this on over all the way. Perfect. And doot, 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 doot. But yeah, no. I really do need to start working on the technical side of this world soon. I feel like I've been putting off the collection a little bit here and there. The there that I am definitely concerned about is most recently, especially because of all the, me working on everything else that I need to. Part of this, like getting the wings. So, I mean, here's the thing. It's not like I could just build the collection outright recently. I would have loved to have magically just been able to put the collection together out of scraps and nothing. The problem is, that's not how that works. We don't have the ability to just put the entire collection together from practically nothing. So, I do have to legitimately put it together with, all the millions of materials and needs, because it's a very long-term project, as we are aware. Grab this. Okay, it does need a platform for me to stand on. I will say that. Okay. This works plenty of fine. This is the chest that's all screwed up. I know it's meant to be gold. Gold directly and not gold nuggets. I don't know where it's going to be. You know what? Let's just let this sort itself out. It will inevitably. All of this is where all of those get to go. Dear Lord. That is a lot of swords. Oh, hey, well, you look at that. It's done. It's done sorting all of its stuff. I do know this stuff goes here. Yeah, I believe that you can smell all of the gold stuff there into gold nuggets. The problem is really going to be making sure the gold stuff becomes the gold nuggets. Yeah. Because I am going to be honest, I don't really think that I need all of those golden items. It is good for a little bit of collection. It is not necessary for every bit of the collection to have a bunch of them. Hello, random copper golem. Please make sure that you don't fall out. Okay, you guys have lost 90% of your ideas of what things are. It's okay, the bottom chest hasn't. We'll stick a bunch of gold Bunch of gold nuggets, bunch of gold nuggets. And that stuff has remembered. This one definitely hasn't remembered. Okay. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. I do think... Excuse me, Copper Golem. I do think one thing that I should do is I should go in here and I should fill this up with a lot of dummy items. Basically, just to make sure that, like, the overflow doesn't happen again. Problem is I need to make sure that it still happens at all, you know? This is gold nugget, gold nuggets. This is gold ingots. Bunch of dummy items for in there as well. And dummy item, go burr. Yoink, yoink, yoink. We'll just do that. You know what? Hang on. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. I should be using sticks as my dummy items. Because that's a lot more dummy items per item, you know? Sticks. Go. Okay. That works now. Okay, thank you. Can we stop pushing me around, please? I am trying to actually work with you guys in here. Doink. Can we not? Do. I'm like, I want it to start ticking. Dummy items go now. Dummy items go now? Dummy item. Go now. Go now? Go now. Why is it not going? Okay, there we go. Finally got it to go. Only takes like 2 stacks to get it going. Does that instantly... No, but the swords do enough to take it over. This goes here. Sticks shouldn't ever come through, by the way. That's my relative thought process. This, and this. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. There is no items to pick up yet because I haven't put any in. And yeah, next time I get the ability to work on these, it'll be me putting this all together. All right, let's repair our wings because that is one of the major issues that we have currently is that they're a bit low. I do need my snowballs. I swear, this copper golem is trying to escape. Alrighty, and Witcha. I said Witcha. Get over here. Alrighty. We offhand this. I hold out my sword. And there we go. This is the gold farm. This is the gold farm right here, everybody. And you can see that there's a lot of netherrack out there. I need to change that all to magma, because the piglins don't take, or the zombie piglins don't take damage from the magma, and normal piglins don't spawn on the magma. I didn't know that until after I had built this, and I haven't taken the time to go rebuild this, especially because it is scary to rebuild this. It's scary to even build this, period. Alrighty. There is the elytrum ended up. But you can definitely see why this is my EXP farm now. It literally handles practically everything I need EXP-wise. Like, the second I come out here. And yoink. Yoink. And yoink. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, now we can set back up our normal setup. Doop-de-woo. Awesome. Excuse me, mister. You have a spear that you're poking through there? I don't like that or appreciate that. I'm going to get going now because I don't want to deal with any more of you. Yeah, and then the copper golems just come through and sort everything, doing their nice, wonderful little jobs of making sure that a bunch of items go through. Put this down here, put this over here, because that then ticks down. Yep, all this ticks over. That just gets to sit there. That's the other reason I wanted to do this, is because I can have them test filters, basically, with this. Because if I sit this here now... Okay. Because, yeah, this is basically just me trying to adjust the filters so that the topmost items just go, basically. That just goes, that just goes. Why are you looking at me like I was getting in your way? You could access chests. Yeah. He's going to look at the sword and be like, yep, that goes in there. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah. You can see that the main problem is this thing drops a bunch of swords and spears. It's why I need to get a fuel, or like, I need to get something that generates fuel out here, for the sole purpose of supplying it with the stuff that's needed to permanently just keep smelting all of those into gold nuggets. Because I believe that you can smelt the gold swords into gold nuggets. But yeah. Awesome. So all this is working great. Which means all the stuff down here works great now. Which is wonderful. And we now have mending on our elytra. So I can now do this wonderful move of just flying my way on over. That's so fun to do. Oh my gosh. I love how fun that is to do. I love how fun it is to do that. And how much did that take? That took 9. It's probably got to do something with the speed or whatnot. But yeah, no. I mean, the funny thing is I actually could like add that on relatively easily. But I won't right now because I don't want to yet. Okay, so let's see here. What time do we got left on the stream? Yeah, I mean, I do need to go through and start categorizing all of this stuff, so that we can start making our list, which I guess I can sort of explain to you. So I need to make myself an Excel spreadsheet, of every single item in the game, effectively. And then organize them in the collection, for our usage. So dirt, cobble, This is cobbled deep slate, gravel, snowballs, iron, oak wood, logs, apple. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here that, like, we've got up here already. I need to basically go through, read all these signs, especially, well, this is our elevator that I need to just rip out the old stuff for, because that's where we're going to, you know, put in a slime block elevator. But yeah, I need to go through, compile all these together, into a spreadsheet, see how much space they take, and especially how much space we have for non-super collection type sets. Like, all of the ores in the game I've just put in as a super collection set, because of the sole purpose of, well, they look neat and nice all lined up side by side together. But in the case of, like, say, you know, if I were to do rooms like this where it's dedicated specifically one item per room in the collection, then, well, I need to make sure that I know how big those are so that I can, you know, like, considerably do that within my spreadsheet. And then I can figure out, you know, like, oh, okay, we need this much space for each of these. This is how much space I'm given per floor, because if you don't know, like, this is the size of each floor of the collection that I'm doing. We've covered a lot of the bulk items that can be collected as in a group. There is a few more that I know that we should do. Glass is one of them. There's a few other colored items that I want to do as a big collection, like the wool, and they will sit directly below this. But, like, I need to make sure that, oh, you know, we know where every item goes, so that when we add in the new copper golem sorters, which basically I should add, by the way, we only need a grand total of, like, 10 of, 10 sets of the copper golem sorters, and we sort literally every item in the game. Like, it's not even funny. We legitimately sort every item in the game in, like, 10 of the copper golem sorters, which is really nice to me, you know. Now, granted, the thing is we do need to make sure that they have all of their stuff lined up properly, and, you know, like, I need to hopper line everything properly as well, which is the technical stuff where I'm like, I gotta get technical. I'm never not gonna have fun doing that. Anyways, while we're here finishing off the episode, I am gonna actually just sit and enjoy a little bit of mining with you guys, chat for a little bit. If you guys have anything you want to randomly state towards me, you know, now is the time. I mean, the Minecraft episodes are always the chill episodes where I just kind of sit and enjoy life a little bit. So, I'm like, you know, we do as we do whenever it's the Minecraft episodes. It's kind of one of those weird things where it's like the Minecraft episodes are the episodes where I just straight up do whatever. And if it's a good stream, it's a good stream. If it's not a good stream, it kind of ends up just being another one of those, well, I had fun doing it, so who really cares? Like, I would love to be doing all the cool mega big stuff in this world. I don't necessarily have the time in my life to be straight up like a Hermitcraft player. I wish I did. The other thing is also, like, basic Minecraft survival does end up inevitably draining me a little bit. That is one of the things that I will say. Like, I need to sit in and just sit down and work on everything for an extended period of time, like one of these nights while I've got some free time. Because unlike last semester, I've actually been feeling pretty decently okay with this semester. Not perfect, obviously. I'm still very busy. But, like, I actually do have, you know, a bit of time at night, sometimes, where I'm not, like, just outright, you know, Last semester was basically like the only free time I had was the streams, actually, which was a bit of a mess. We question how I managed to magically get everything handled, what with how much videos I was nearly missing last semester and whatnot. Like, there's a long set of ramifications that have came from last semester into this one that I do need to rectify and I do need to get better at again. But you know, this semester has just been the nice semester where... Who the frick shot me? How dare you shoot me? This semester has at least been the nice semester where I'm able to take a breather at least every night and not feel like I'm just working myself to the bone. I just straight up shot myself with that guy's arrow. We love when I do that. Are you serious? Oh, you found the way up. Anyways, go... I was about to say go find the way down now. Since that's just a giant pit right there. Be careful or you jinx it. Honestly, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I do need to be careful or I'll jinx it. Yeah, honestly though, you know, I do need to sit down and play this world for an extended period of time. Just on my own free time, and just see if I can't get some stuff working, in between the streams. I mean, I know that's one of the things that I like about this world is that it feels like there's no pressure for me to do stuff off camera or anything. There's no real pressure to, like, legitimately work myself, on this world. It's all just for the fun of it. But like we are entering that point where if I do legitimately want to achieve like the collection, in any amount of decent time without like, you know, way more than even 200 episodes, cause if you think of it this way, 50 episodes in this world is relatively, you know, a year's worth of streams that I've done. Like if I were to play Minecraft every single week of the year, according to the pulled stream, without any, you know, long streams in there, which, in all honesty, I should include some of those, but, you know, if I were to do 50 streams, on the playlist, that is one full year that I have been, you know, recording or doing some streaming within the world. This is episode 100. I know that this is not when we reached about exactly 2 years. I do know that the stream world did start sometime around the winter months, so it is relatively a 2-year-old world. But, like, I do legitimately need to expand. Like, I do need to spend some more time playing this world to, you know, mine things out like this slime farm that I keep forgetting to mine out, you know, off stream because I get distracted by things that are way more fun for me to do than sit here and mine out this thing or, you know, like I need to go make that spreadsheet that I was talking about because that spreadsheet is actually reaching an important, we are reaching the time where it is important to have said spreadsheet starting being worked on and started being, you know, compiled so that I can actually do everything I need to do. Because, like, if I don't get that spreadsheet, I can't build the copper golem sorters. And I think, you know, next episode, I legitimately need to be working on those copper golem sorters. Especially because, like, one of the other things is I've been putting it off because I don't want to actually recompile the collection, but I need to. Because if I don't, it's kind of one of those things of like, well, okay, what are you doing then? Like, I legitimately do need to sit down and just build out the copper golem sorters just for the sole capability of saying, yeah, we're sorting those out now. or we're sorting items out now properly, so that when new items come in, they aren't like, you know, getting into this major buffer zone of, well, where does this item go? Well, where does this item go? Like, I love the Instamine of this. Like, we can actually handle new items if I if I get the copper golems set up. Whereas right now, where I, you know, don't have the copper golems set up, like a new item comes in and it just sits there. Also, like the other thing, I need to do it as well because it heavily reduces the lag that this game can have. I mean, I don't need to have 200 hopper minecarts sitting there just waiting to collect items that get thrown by it that couldn't fit in the hoppers the first time around. Like, it's kind of a simple thing where it's like, yeah, I should really get this done soon. And then I just keep putting it off because I don't really, you know, I haven't really found enjoyment in the concept of doing it just yet. So, yeah, no, I need to, I should, I would like to, and that's basically the main message that I need to have stated towards, you know, everything in this world that involves anything technical and especially anything with the collection. Yoink. Hopefully I get another layer or two done here. I know I did say that I should try and get the efficiency books today. The thing is even if I did get the efficiency books today, I don't think we'd actually get them enchanted on today, because of the sole purpose of, well, I need to figure out every single enchantment on my stuff before I go and try and, you know, finalize enchanting my gear. It's the reason why I don't think... It's why I haven't actually named my tools, is because I'm pretty sure my tools are not within the reach of being nameable. If that makes sense at all. Because if I name them, like, they're going to run out of enchantments that I can do on them, basically, is the point I'm trying to make. But I would like to get my tools named as well soon, seeing as these tools are now basically unkillable gods, alongside me, you know, who has achieved that ranking with the netherite armor. We do also need to get a beacon soon. I would love to get a beacon soon from the Wither. It's just, I need to do the farming for that. And that's a very long-winded farming experience, especially where I don't have looting yet on my sword. And I would like to get looting on the sword. Just for the sole purpose of being able to be like, yeah, I can now go actually get me some, I can actually get me my wither skeleton skulls and get myself a nice and wonderful, as my brain entirely just keeps crashing. Like, guys, this is what people have to deal with, or this is what I can't even say what I'm trying to say correctly. I'll just shut up. This is what my editor has to deal with for the Blueprint series. They watch me be an absolute idiot the entire time. Oh, dear God. Why we deal with this, I have no idea. Okay. But yeah, no. As I would like to say here, yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff that I would like to do. Doot. Can confirm, says the editor, sitting in the chat as we speak. Because I am just absolutely crazy. Have I filled both of these? No, I have not. Okay, good. Doink. Doink, 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 doink. Doink. Doink, doink. There we go. Doot. No. No, you don't. Boy. I'm in trouble already. Ow. I did not deploy the wings. Or I'll actually get to learn how to edit beating you with a hammer on screen. No thank you. No thank you. Okay. That gets to remain right there for the sole purpose of being the staircase. Which actually does mean I do get to get rid of some of that staircase over there. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, no, editor is currently editing a Blueprints video as we speak. Not the Blueprint series. God, that has been so fun. Look, I'm way ahead of you guys right now in terms of what you actually have seen and whatnot. But I do want it to be known that, dear Lord, that series is so fun. At least from my point of view. I love that I'm genuinely now back to being far enough ahead that, like, it actually is legitimately, like, next to impossible to spoil important things to me. I am having fun with the current segment of the game that I'm in. I don't know whether or not there's more after this. I mean, as I die. That is the one thing that I would like to, that is the one thing that I do like, is that basically currently right now, the part of the game that I'm in is just really, like, it's really fun to me. I know that this is the part of the game that actually makes most people upset with the game, because it's where the RNG of Blueprints really starts to show itself, after your first, like, successful journey to room 46. But it's more the fact that, like, I'm keeping track of many different, like, possible goals that we should have, and just trying to figure them out across any given day, just doing whatever I can with it. And it's been really fun to me because, you know, like, I don't ever directly end up in a situation where I'm just sitting there staring at a puzzle for too long, and if I am, I can kind of just pass myself some notes for the next time, see whatever I can figure out that day, and then move on, you know, if it's become a bit boring to me. Now, I do know that I also get very into some of those puzzles and therefore, like, refuse to back off because, as we know, I am a very stubborn person who refuses to fail any circumstance I can choose not to fail, basically. So, you know, that is definitely one part of it, is I refuse to just stop at any given day. Especially whenever, you know, like, we're not gonna finish this layer today, by the way, especially when there's stuff like, well, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, so, you know, I won't, but, there's some certain stuff recently that I've been getting into, in Blueprints that I'm like, bruh, are you kidding me? I have to magically RNG that together? And, you know, I'm like, if the opportunity presents itself one of these days, yeah, you bet I'm going to do it. Right now, though, I'm just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. I'm not overly worried about it, regardless, either way, because I'm just having fun. And that's just something that I think I need to take away for a lot of these things, is I just need to have a lot more fun doing some stuff. I mean, it's fun playing this game for you guys. It's fun, you know, doing all the random little things for you guys, making sure that each episode of each series is fun and interesting. Like that, it's fun to me to be, I guess, an entertainer in that sense. It's why I do this stuff, is just have fun, entertaining, doing fun, stupid little things, even if they don't really matter too much exactly in the end. Now, can I just give me that? Whoop-de-doo. Alright, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish this line right here, and then let's go outro the stream, because it is about that time. Right there. Doink. That. Yeah. I'll just finish this line up right here, and I will call it a day. God, it has also been really nice having wings now. That is one reason why I'm like, I want to get this mob farm / slime farm figured out soon. Which, by the way, like, I don't know if people have realized, like, my entire intent with this slime farm is that it's going to effectively be my mob farm as well. I know that slimes, you know, doing that, like, isn't exactly the nicest, but where, like, I'm already going to have a mob farm, you know, like, I'm going to have a mob farm way too close to this to actually, you know, justify, building a mob farm in a different location. Like, we're mining this out for the sole purpose of the fact that this will be my mob farm, and I would like to have a bunch of space for mobs to spawn alongside all of those slimes too. Let's do something fun. Yoink. God, I love doing that. Look, I will admit, there is one thing that I have taken, from some of the videos I occasionally watch. It's, how to do some cool stuff with the Elytra occasionally. And there's a reason why I've started using Elytra on the hotbar over Elytra on the, like, just on permanently. I can't wait until I get a mace, because that may be when I actually get to do crazy stuff. All that is all that goes in there. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Alrighty, well then, with that, everybody, let me get the music going. Come here. Yep. Whoop-de-doo. Alrighty, yeah, like I was saying, with that, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. It has been really fun, actually, to get to do this stream and just ramble. Next time, we're gonna start the Copper Golem sorters. I can't put it off any longer. I need to do it. Like, there's no point in me waiting anymore. We've got the wings. I've got the ability to go get any material I need at any given time. I just need to go do it. So, with that, everybody, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. Whoop-de-doo. I have wings, yippee!